What would you want to put in a museum that reminds you of your childhood?
That damn living room couch with the plastic on it.
Plastic?
You're not old enough to know about the plastic on the couch.
You be sticking to it. Don't put oil on.
Yo.
DJ Fly Guy was playing every record my mama used to play. Luther Vandross, Rick James, Tina Marie. So when I saw graffiti and breakdancing, it was like, oh my God, what is this? I want to be a part of it.
Before I love Brandy and Monica, grew up on their music. I sang The Boy Is Mine when I didn't even have a boyfriend.
Hello. Hello.
Big shout out to your boyfriend. Can you please put your hands together for Mr. Kenny Burns? One half of ElevatHers podcast. Give it up for Miss Crystal Vega. Yeah. Make some noise for Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Let me help you, love. Come on up. Make some noise for Crystal, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And one more round of applause for Miss Amanda Booz. Come on, Amanda. You gonna sit? Yeah, you sit together. Hold on, this is yours. Cut that on. How's everybody feeling? Don't have me start cussing. I don't want my check to be weird. Do we have any Sagittarius in the building celebrating a birthday? Okay, I knew they were there. Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Yes, I'm blessed. I'm a Scorpio. My season is over, but big shout out to all the Scorpios. I salute you all.
Well, since we talking about horoscopes, we Aries.
Big shout out to my Aries. My wife is an Aries. My youngest child is an Aries. So yeah, I love Aries.
Look, listen, everybody looks amazing, by the way. I always love coming to Art Basel events because I feel like it's a family reunion. We did this last year. It feels good to be back on the stage with you.
I love showing up with you guys. You smell great every year. Make some noise for ElevatHers.
Thanks.
If you haven't heard the podcast, they're amazing.
Yes. We love your McDonald's red. We see what you did there.
Yeah, I had a whole leather jacket, but it's hot.
Yo, it's real hot. Welcome to Miami. I know you in LA now. Welcome to Miami.
Yes, it's very hot. But it's beautiful.
Amazing.
Beautiful people. McDonald's chicken tenders taste like Jesus made them. Did y'all have the chicken tenders? Swear to God. Lying? No. Okay, great. I knew you felt
Try
it.
the new sauce too. There's a new sauce going around, so you guys gotta try it. It's like a Chipotle ranch sauce. But shout out to McDonald's for bringing us here on this stage at Unc's house. Of course, we're gonna have a conversation about art, culture, and just a lot of influences that it's had on us in our career as we're on-air talent. There's so much that comes into the fold when it relates to art. So I love that we're out here doing
I love
this
it
tonight.
too. So let's get started.
Let's do it.
How many unks do we have in the house? Do we have any unks in the house? If you're 40 years or older, you're an unk. I was gonna curse, but
I was gonna ask you that. What's the age group for Unks? 40 plus?
Unk is definitely 40 and up.
Okay. Y'all agree with that? 40 plus?
40 plus?
Yeah. Okay. I see some heads. All right.
Yeah.
I agree. So on both of our podcasts, we talk about cultural influences as it relates to art, music, and culture. I want us to take it back. Let's start the conversation with the first influence you had, like growing up, that introduced you to art.
My first introduction to art was graffiti and breakdancing. That for me was like fish out of water. I'd never seen it in my life. My mom grew up playing Isley Brothers, Frankie Beverly and Mays, Luther Vandross. Big shout out to DJ Fly Guy, by the way.
Yeah, that's
he
right.
was
Oh, he's been killing
DJ Fly Guy on the ones and twos. He been having it live all night.
DJ Fly Guy was playing every record my mama used to play. Luther Vandross, Rick James, Tina Marie. So when I saw graffiti and breakdancing, it was like, oh my God, what is this? I want to be a part of it.
music. It was music for me.
Yeah.
I know my mom's gonna kill me for saying this, but I remember like being in the backseat of the car and she's driving, and obviously I'm born 1993, so you're gonna have to help me here. Give me a check.
93?
I was born in 93, right? And I remember being in the back of my mom's car, literally word for word, reciting Little Kim lyrics, Crush on You.
Wait, which Little Kim?
So how old was I? When did that come out?
Wait, old school is Little Kim to you?
Yes.
How many people were outside when Little Kim was outside?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right,
She,
so-
I
so
felt
how-
like a
so
old
how-
ass.
But our defense, we're 90s babies. We're 90s babies.
Y'all are literally 90s babies.
Yeah.
We got any more 90s babies out there?
That's right, 90s
Okay.
babies.
Best era ever.
Listen, yes, best era ever. That's why I was in the back like, hey, yo, shorty, won't you go get a bag?
Lethal.
How old was I?
See-through.
Probably like 4,
Oh, sorry.
5. And she was very mad. But yeah, art. It was art for me.
What about you,
Untold
Amanda?
music for me for art.
I would say art. So my first introduction in art was my late uncle. His name was Booz. I come from like a Haitian and Jamaican background. So my uncle's Haitian and he's a Haitian artist.
Nabule!
Where the Haitians at? Where the Jamaicans at? All right.
Okay, y'all here.
It's Miami. You know we're here. So he had artwork in Haiti, and he was just a well-known artist. So he was like the patriarch of our family. So for me, like I was born into like seeing art surrounding like my life.
That's incredible. I think that for me, like when I think about the black family and the roles that, you know, are responsibilities of the elders to the youngins, I didn't have many of those. Did y'all have like some, I mean, you just mentioned your view, like did you have old heads that really taught you the game?
Yes. Oh my God. My aunt, like that was like my go-to for things that I didn't want to talk about with my mom. And that's where you get the real game, right? Like
That's
your
right.
sister or somebody. I didn't have sisters. I had brothers who was going to snitch on me. So I had to go to my aunt. And she had the best information because she knew more than me, more than my brothers and stuff like that. So I think it's super important for us to constantly look to our art. And sometimes it's not necessarily somebody who's necessarily older than you, but somebody that like can still give you game, like, you know, an uncle or aunt. But yeah, my aunt was always putting me on game.
What age do you consider by the way? I said mine.
40.
I said mine, but what do you consider
Like over 50, I'm not gonna lie. And maybe it's because I'm in my 30s, I'm like trying to push it further.
Is anybody over 50 out here? Over 50, 50? Okay, all right.
You look good.
Some of y'all are 50, don't want to say it. It's okay. It's okay. What about you?
I would say 45 up. I think the 40s is still young, and I think because of what Crystal said, like I'm in my 30s, and honestly, I feel like I'm in my 20s. When I say the 30s,
Oh,
the 30s is the best. Like I really don't feel my age, but I want to double back on the mentor question for you, Kenny. What do you feel like Unks should be doing? We're at Unk's house. What do you feel like Unks should be doing to help the next generation continue the legacy of art and culture? I know we talked about ageism this week too.
Yeah, ageism is real. I experience it all the time. But I think that, you know, we need to hold on to black culture. I think black culture has enriched us in such a way since the 90s when you were created. Because we created, you know, $1 trillion industry, and we don't necessarily own that industry. And now with all the music and all the death, misogyny, and destruction, I think we got to reset the table. So I think it's our responsibility, mine and my peers, to reset the table and kind of bring guardrails back. Because I'm not a hate keeper, but we do need gatekeepers.
I agree. Yes.
Oh, y'all can clap?
Yeah,
Man,
let's clap.
come on now.
We love the crowd interaction. We love it. So I overheard that there is 30 different black artists that are displayed all throughout this venue. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely head on over to some of the rooms and check that out. But I want to pose this question to us. I want to take y'all back to like your childhood era. If someone had to go into your home, right, and they had to put a piece of something in your home, whether it's something that dealt with fashion, music, beauty, hairstyles, VCR, what would you want to put in a museum that reminds you of your childhood?
Go ahead, Crystal.
I got two. I would say that damn living room couch with the plastic on it.
Plastic?
You're not old enough to know about the plastic on the couch.
You be sticking to it. Don't put oil on.
Yo, in a New York City summer, you stuck to it. I would say that, and then another piece of like home decor. I don't know about y'all, but my grandmother used to have like these glass cats. So like a leopard, and it was like glass. Have you guys ever had any of those?
My grandmother had
it was
elephants like that.
Anybody ever had that in the house?
So they had it in the house.
Right.
Y'all still got it in your house? No, that's gone. That's gone.
So the leather, the couch, the plastic couch, and a glass leopard.
And a glass leopard. My grandmother had elephants. What about you?
I want to take y'all back because I feel like I'm not the only one. I feel like growing up, I was a muralist of my own. I would cut stuff out of magazines. I had one wall in my room. I mean, like Vibe magazine, Ebony, Jet, Teen Beat, Teen Vogue. Like I would literally cut stuff out and like created a vision board, and I would just have it plastered all over my wall. And it's crazy enough as I'm saying this on the stage, a lot of the stuff I cut out somewhat manifested in my life. So I'm like, that stuff is real. Like I feel like that was like if I could take that wall, I have pictures of it. Like, it just reminds me of a time when it was just like, we were so innocent and we just loved like, just being like infused in culture, music, like the energy of it. It was just vibes.
I love that. My mom used to make shelves out of cinder blocks and plywood. And she would have the plants growing throughout the plot. And they used to have these little cubbies I used to put my little army soldiers in. That for me was like one of the main things of my childhood. And then incense. She burnt non-champa back in the 80s.
Non-champa.
And I used to smell it, and I burn it in my house still. So those are two things that really take. And fried potatoes. My mama make the best fried potatoes in the history of the world. So, yeah.
And the history is her history. You know, we're in McDonald's house now.
Hello.
She's still got best potatoes.
I have a question for you guys. So if you can place 3 things in a time capsule from Black culture that you want to really preserve for the next generation, what would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. 3 things I want to preserve in Black culture. First of all, our style. We are an impenetrable, you know what I'm saying, people when it comes to style. And I think style gets caught up in the brand names now. And I think they get caught up into like what they think they should get off the mannequin versus their actual personal style. So I want to encapsulate style. I want to encapsulate free thought. I think we're free thinkers. I think because of social media, we're so indoctrinated on what we think we should do according to the algorithm. So I want to get out of that mindset. And then lastly, I think I want to like encourage people to have self-belief. I think we seek validation so much now. We wake up every morning, we're competing and comparing as soon as we pick up the phone. And I just want people to be confident again. I just feel there's a lot of insecure people not only making decisions in corporate America, but leading creative, missions like music. Like, first time in history, music is not defining a culture. Because I know that death, misogyny, the destruction can't be leading culture.
Right.
So tech would be your music. Tech would be the number one thing leading you guys. So I don't know. I just think music is our safe place, and we don't own it anymore.
I agree.
I kind of want to challenge us. Let's do it for this year. Like, is there anything this year that you would say you would want to put in a time capsule? I feel like if I answered that, I would say definitely Beyonce's Renaissance album and the visuals.
She prepared for this.
She said ludicrous.
She said ludicrous.
Idiot.
I also would say our fashion, like just Black and brown fashion, your Hanifas, your Brandon Maxwell's. There's so many. Like, I feel like we just have so many influential fashion designers. A lot of that stuff I would definitely want to put in a time capsule. And for sure, the music.
For sure. What about you, Kristen?
I was going to say music, but then I'm thinking just like throwback stuff. And to y'all point, fashion, I would put gold name earrings. The big gold name earring, like that was just such a staple. And you already know fashion always recycles itself. And then hairstyles, like the twists. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, like half twists right here.
And then the hair's curly.
Rubber bands, different curl. Yeah, and the curls.
Bantu knots.
Yes.
I love that. I remember I wanted a nameplate necklace. Shout out to the local flea markets. I missed the flea markets. I wanted a nameplate necklace. They had the nameplate belt. Remember the belt?
My mom didn't let me get none of that
Yes.
stuff. We can't afford the nameplate earrings in my house.
You know what I would blow up, though? I would blow up social media and get rid of it.
Really?
Absolutely. And I don't care who make money from it. The internet is the most evil and sadistic thing that exists on the planet. It's evil. It has women. I was in Memphis last week. And I don't know if y'all listen to the Kenny Burns show, but I had this commentary about jean draws. Girls wearing jean draws. And it was the most...
Where is he going with jean draws?
No, they were in the club twerking, and it was like they were possessed. It wasn't even like sexy or tasteful. It was just nasty. And I think it's I was about to curse. I think it's the internet's fault.
No, I disagree. I think Kenny trying to get us mad up here. I think everything is what you make it. Like, there's a lot of people who make.
That's
We
nasty.
have so much access to like resources with the internet now. I disagree. Everything is what you make it.
See,
Underwear in the club.
I mean,
yeah, no.
See,
So
listen.
that I disagree with, but you know what's funny? Crystal and I had we said this week. We want to have a party where we bring back wearing business casual in the club. I remember that.
Wait.
Business casual in
Wait.
the club.
Do you guys remember the era when we were wearing
Blazers in the club.
with jeans and peplum tops? You remember that? I know you was in the club.
You know I'm the second black designer ever in a luxury boutique before Virgil and anybody. You didn't know that?
No.
Ryan Kinney was the. Who remembers Ryan Kinney? When okay, thank you. I was working for Rockefeller Records. I was the vice president, and Jay-Z wore my button-ups and changed clothes.
That's fire.
And we were, trying to grow up hip-hop, but it hasn't worked.
So we were the living legend up here. That's fire. I love that. Yeah, we bringing back business casual in the club. We got to. I think we should leave a little something, for imagination sometimes. So I agree with that.
I love imagination. There's no mystique anymore. Black women and brown women are the most beautiful, most equipped, most incredible. Did I say incredible?
Now,
humans
Kenny say
on
all the right
earth.
things to get a round of applause. Give it
And
to
I
the
hate
ladies.
and I hate it.
Go ahead and give
And I hate that they give it away so easily these days. Sorry.
Some of us.
No, I mean the fashion. The fashion.
I want to talk a little bit about Art Basel, though, because I think that, I'm new to Miami, right? You grew up here, born and raised. So Art Basel has just been really incredible for me to, step into. And I think that I have been very blessed to step into it in a time where the Black culture has really, really made Art Basel what it is today. And I just want to talk about that a little bit, about how we really just be putting our foot in everything.
And making it so much better. Black people and brown people make things so much better, and I love that. I feel like, for those who don't know, Art Basel started overseas, I think Switzerland, in the 1970s. It came to Miami, believe it or not, in 2002. And I first experienced Art Basel in 2016. And I will say from 2016 till now, I feel like Black culture literally has its foot on the necks of Art Basel. I feel like we have taken over as it relates to the art, the music, the culture, the events. And I feel like the city is buzzing at times like this. And I just love seeing us represented in this way, which is why I'm even happy to be here tonight, because I feel like we're literally all over this place. And not even just the art that's on here. You as an individual, what you have on, your hair, your fashion, your style, who you are art. Like, it's literally our birthright. So I love that.
Yeah, and a black couple owns this venue, so make some noise for them as well.
So I want to play a game with y'all. It's called I'm Loving It.
Let's play games.
I'm gonna name something,
Okay.
and y'all tell me if y'all loving it.
I love
Actually,
this.
you kick it off.
Okay.
I feel like you got something in mind.
I'm loving it. It's perfect. Okay. I got a good one, because this is, I feel like, relevant to today. I'm loving it. Brandy and Monica on tour.
I'm loving it.
You love
Monica was the first artist I ever worked with. Don't Take It Personal was the first record I ever worked in the music business. So I love Monica. I love Brandy too, though.
I have a question.
Please ask.
So, are they doing their individual songs? Because I feel like I only know one Brandy and Monica song. Do
Right.
not yell at me. Do not jump me when I get
They're
on the
doing
stage.
individual songs. They kind of go back and
It's an
forth.
individual, yeah.
They are doing okay, because I was gonna say I only know one song, so I don't know if I can sign up for a whole concert. But I know they're individual songs.
Yeah, but Monica does hers. Brandy comes on. They go back and forth, and they bring out people in every market.
Okay, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it too. I really love how she's, both of them are bringing so many people out. I mean, Michelle Obama's at the show, Beyonce's at the show, Kelly's performing. I feel like there's so much love and support. I love Brandy and Monica, grew up on their music. I sang The Boy Is Mine when I didn't even have a boyfriend.
Hello. Hello.
Big shout out to your boyfriend.
Big shout out to him.
Right.
Kenny.
She got a man,
Okay.
and she got a man too.
We do.
You married. We on the way.
And I'm married 26 years with 2 grown humans.
Good. Right. I'm gonna applause for that. I love that.
That's a
We need
blessing.
to see more of that. More marriage.
More marriages in 2026.
Uh-huh.
Lock
I
it down.
hope y'all heard that, boyfriends. More marriage.
Gotta do it and lock it down.
We dropping hints.
That's for all the ladies here.
Okay, all right. Quarter zips.
Kenny got a quarter zip on now.
This is actually an M-line quarter zip.
It's like a
Kenny, do you
Wait,
know the
it's
trend?
like a
Do you know
50
the
cent.
trend right now?
No, you said what?
Do you know the trend, the quarter zip trend?
I know with the matcha. I'm not a matcha guy.
Okay.
That's why I make sure he was in the loop.
But this is why the internet is wild. I mean,
This is why he said let it go. Delete the internet.
they're not even put on the fly quarter zips. They're just like literally like, I'm not wearing Nike Techs anymore. So I don't know if I buy into it.
I actually love it.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving
Kenny
it
is
too.
hater. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. And you know what I'm loving? I'm loving just the influence. Like,
Right.
I love that, like, we want to dress up. We don't want to,
Okay, Amanda, hold on. Would your man wear a quarter zip?
It depends on the space.
Gary, come here. He does not have on a quarter zip.
It depends on the space, but he's fly either way. It depends on the space.
That's right.
Listen, there's places for quarter zips and there's places for Nike Tech. You just gotta know which one.
I love that.
I'm loving it. That was so big. That was so
Gotta know which one.
No, I'm loving it. And well, you know what it really is? I'm loving just like watching the influence happen in real time. You get what I'm saying? Like seeing the wave effect happen on social media of like black culture, and quarter zips are up 25% in sales.
Literally.
Like we really moved the needle. I'm
We
loving
do.
it. Even if I don't like quarter zips, like the style, I like the movement.
McDonald's, do you hear how many times they said, I'm loving it? These two are professionals.
was the game.
You hear me? Heather,
nothing.
did you hear that? Okay, great. You on your phone. I
We
know
really
people
do love McDonald's. Like, Crystal and I have had several McDonald's dates
Stop.
all the time.
You can tell, Heather, you can tell when they just start getting money with McDonald's. Cause when I say the brand,
Shut up.
I'm so tenured with McDonald's, but
First of all,
make some noise for ElevatHers, ladies and gentlemen.
thank you.
Make some noise for ElevatHers, ladies and gentlemen.
We appreciate it. Shout out to our brother Kenny Burns. Make some love for Kenny Burns as
Shout
well.
out to Kenny, even though he being a little shady. You don't understand. That's what it is. I really eat this.
She really does.
Like really.
I do
No,
too.
we all
We all do.
eat this.
We all do.
We
Group
grew up
on
on
it.
it.
Okay.
I have one. You got one?
Go.
Okay.
You go.
What about 3D art? We're at Art Basel. I know you guys may have seen some of the art that's out there. What about 3D art? Are we loving it?
I love anything creative that is beautiful. Absolutely, I'm loving it.
Okay. Me too. I like 3D art. I think I'm into like paintings, like flat paintings and stuff like that, but I love me some like good 3D art. That's my thing.
I don't know if I'm wearing 3D art shoes yet, just to
I haven't seen that.
make sure. No, they definitely are doing all that.
Really?
I've never seen
That's
that.
fire. It sounds fire.
Yeah, I'm into 3D art. Okay. Physical photos and albums.
Ooh.
I need physical photos. I'm loving physical photos. I think you should surround yourself with all the memories that you possibly can, because life is so fleeting and short. You should definitely just be able to see your journey along the way. So physical photos.
Crazy how people don't keep photo albums anymore. Like physical photo albums. And it's kind of scary. Like,
Yeah.
you could never sit down. Like, when you bring your boyfriend back home, like, are your family pulling out albums anymore?
Yes.
Like, are we going to be
Yes.
pulling out our albums for, like, our kids to, like, embarrass them? Or are we going to pull out our phones?
Yeah, you can't print those out like the others. So
Yeah, it's just not the same.
bring back real photos.
Need to bring it back. Honestly, my mom to this day still does that. And I used to be like a scrapbooker. Like, I would go to like different stores and get that. I feel like we need to bring that back. That's a lost art. Like going to the drugstore. You could even use your phone, email photos, like print them out. Like, I feel like we need to have physical copies and freeze things in time. But I think that's a lost art form. We should bring it back.
For sure, I'm loving it.
I'm loving that too.
Okay, caviar on nuggets.
Loving it.
Nuggets.
No,
Loving it.
caviar on nuggets.
No
caviar.
Caviar on nuggets?
Caviar on nuggets, absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow. What about
McDonald's
you?
might need to add that one. Caviar with the nuggets. That might be fire. That might be
What about you?
I love it.
I've had it. I like certain things separate, and I think that's one of those things that are separate for me. Like, I like nuggets on the side and then caviar, like, by itself.
I'm a hood baby. I need chicken nuggets and barbecue sauce, ketchup on my fries with a chocolate and vanilla milkshake.
That's
I
right.
want one of those right now.
Same. I could have a McFlurry right now. That would be fire.
Okay, so before we close out, my last question for you guys is, if creativity is culture and culture is community, then the people who raised us are the architects of our artistry. So who in your life deserves their flowers for shaping your creative DNA?
If you love your mama, say yeah.
Yeah.
My mother deserves all the flowers. I was raised in a single parent home, and the way that she sees life is like an adventure. So even when roaches was in the corner, or I woke up in the morning in one apartment and moved to another one after school, she always made it seem like an adventure. And that's why I adore black women the way that I do. That's the reason I've been married to one for 26 years. And that's the reason that women will always be first in my life.
I love that. I would have to say my dad. I feel like my dad, I grew up in a traditional household with both my parents, but I feel like my dad was like the creative parent. Like there was things I would come to him and say I wanted to do. And if you're Caribbean, you already know, like telling your parents you want to pursue a career in journalism as a television host or in media sounds crazy to them. They're like, you don't want to be a nurse, a doctor, or something else. And I'm like, no, this is what I want to do. So I feel like my dad was just like, go for it. Like he literally came from Haiti and he's seen the vision and he was like, you can do this. And I feel like still to this day, he supports, both of my parents support everything I do, but I have to give it to my dad for sure because I feel like he's that the creative brain of the family.
Kristen?
Yeah. Honestly, I think my story is very similar to Amanda's. I don't come from like a creative family. Like we only know like blue collar work, you know? So coming out of college, I told my mom I had a plan. I'm like, I'm going to be an entertainment host. Like this is what I'm going to do. And surprisingly, well, before that, I told her I want to be a lawyer. So I went from being a lawyer to being on TV and she was like, okay, cool. I was like, I got this. So she was like, yeah. So however, I didn't come from necessarily like a creative family, but shout out to her for being like, go for it. Because if she, you know, there's some people who say the opposite. And it makes it very hard on your creative journey when you don't feel like you got that support at home. So yeah, my mom definitely is the through and through backbone of my creative DNA.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Well, I want to tell you both, you have amazing light. You deserve all your wildest dreams. Make some noise for ElevatHers.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kenny.
Honestly, this is beautiful, Kenny. Thank you for being up on this stage with us. Me and Crystal love that you support our podcast. We support your podcast. We can't wait for us to do more collaborations together. And shout out to all of you for being here tonight. This is just so dope for all of us to just be in this one space, sharing our love and passion for art, culture, and all things surrounding that. But I wanted to thank you. So shout out to Kenny Burns. Y'all give it up for Kenny Burns up here on the stage.
Thank you. All right, so check out ElevatHers wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out the Kenny Burns Show. And the dream is real.